Hi friends, welcome to your Wake Up Morning Yoga Flow to balance body and mind. This is a compact yoga class that includes a vinyasa flow and a meditation. You can do this class every day as your morning yoga routine. You don't need any specific props. Let's get right into it. We begin with a moment to settle in a comfortable, upright seated position. You can sit with the legs crossed or on the heels, whatever allows you to sit with a tall spine. You can bring the hands in chin mudra. For that, we bring the index finger and the thumb together. It's an energetic gesture. And then rest the hands on the legs in a way that allows your shoulders and your arms to soften. We close down the eyes. Or soften the gaze. And just take a moment to really draw all our attention, all of our energy into this very present moment. Take a moment to soften the face and the jaw. Release any clenching, any tension. Soften the shoulders. Relax your heart. And relax the stomach. Good. And then go ahead and take a very deep breath in through your nose. And softly sigh it out. Again, deep breath in. And releasing breath out. One more time, full breath in. And soft breath out. Join your palms together in front of the heart center. Maybe you want to set an intention for your yoga practice and for the rest of your day. A reminder, a quality that you would like to cultivate today. And then softly open the eyes. We take the arms overside. On the inhale, give yourself a big stretch, reach the arms up. On the exhale, drop the right hand, lean over into a side stretch. Stay here, take a breath in, create more space. And soften on the exhale. Good. On the inhale, come back to center, reach both arms high. And on the exhale, drop the left hand down and lean over into the side bend. The left shoulder is relaxed, the upper shoulder pulls back. We take a full breath. Good. On the inhale, sit back up, reach both arms up. And on the exhale, take a soft spinal twist to the right side. Hands land wherever. Reach the spine a bit taller as you inhale. And twist open as you exhale. One more breath in and out. Inhale back to center, reach both arms up, give yourself that big stretch. And on the exhale, switch sides. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, reach the arms back up. On the exhale, release the arms, bring the hands underneath the knees, and now stand the feet up in front of you. I'll turn to the side for this. We lift the heart a bit higher as we inhale, lengthen through the spine. And as we exhale, we lean back for a boat pose. You want to bring the low legs parallel to the floor or a bit closer to you, whatever feels good. Hands can stay or you extend the arms. Staying for 3 long breaths in this Navasana pose, starting to activate and awaken and strengthen the body. Good. And then from here, cross the shins, pull the heels in, roll over the feet, or come over one side, coming into tabletop position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Press into a rounded cat stretch as you exhale, bring the chin down, navel in. And on the inhale, gently drop the belly, lift the heart, the tailbone, cow stretch. Good. Exhaling, rounding the back. Inhaling, curving the back, opening the heart. One more. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Good. On the exhale, find the middle ground. So a long spine, belly is active, toes are tucked. We release the knees off the mat just about 2-3 centimeters. So you now feel the core engage once again and the knees. Pressing the shoulder blades apart, take another full breath in. And on your exhale, bring the knees down, point the toes, send the hips back for a child's pose. Reach the arms forward and come into the fingertips to invite a bit of activity into this pose. Full breath in. And full breath out. Good. Plant the hands, keep the arms nice and long as you lift the hips, tuck the toes, and send the hips now up into your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And bend the knees, press the heels alternately down towards the earth, opening the back of the legs. Sending the hips really nice and high, growing the spine longer. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, come forward into a plank pose, shoulders over wrists. And on the exhale, come back into down dog. Just the ones doing that big wavy movement. Inhale, coming forward into your plank pose. Exhale, send knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, slide forward, small cobra, point the toes. And exhale, press the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, come into the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward in preparation. And as you inhale, start walking to the top of the mat. Knees can be bent. Fold down into gravity. Exhale, all the air out, Uttanasana. And inhale, halfway up onto the fingertips for half forward fold. Exhale, once again, fold all the way down. And inhale, once again, lengthen through the spine. Good. Exhale, fold. And then bend the knees generously to stand up with a straight back, arms over side, Urdhva Stasana. Look up to your hands. And exhale, guide the hands together in front of the heart and next to the body, mountain pose. Good. Inhale, reach the arms over side, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down. Inhale, send the heart forward. Exhale, step into a plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, see if you can lower in one piece to the earth. Maybe you use the knees. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, reach your left leg up into the air for a three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the left knee to the left upper arm, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, across the body to the right upper arm. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to navel. And then lower the whole shin down to the earth. Tuck your toes, turn them out to the left side. Right heel comes down and we reach the right arm up for a side plank variation. Good. Take a breath here. And then reach that right arm over your ear forward. Feel that whole side body opening. Breathe space into the body. Good. And engage the core. We'll lift up all the way into a gate pose. Right hand onto the right leg. Left arm reaches up. Side stretch on the other side. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Once again, inhale. And on the exhale, windmill the hands all the way down. Good. Inhale, step into a plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way or maybe half now for your chaturanga if you feel ready. Inhale, choose your cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg up, inhale through the sky. Exhale, right knee, right upper arm, shoulders come forward. Inhale, back up, three-legged. Exhale across the body, left upper arm. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to navel. And bring the whole shin down. Tuck the toes and turn them out. Left heel comes down and the left arm reaches up. Good. Take your left arm over your ear, open the side body. Breathe fresh air and energy into the body. And then engage the core to come up with control all the way into your gate pose. Left hand onto the left leg, right arm reaches up. And slowly guide the right hand back down, left hand back down. Step into your plank pose. And then lower your way all the way down, or maybe half chaturanga, your choice. And then find that back bend, the heart opener. And on the exhale, come into your down dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out, bend the knees. Inhale, 2 big steps, half forward fold. And exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, come to standing, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart as you pull the right knee up to the chest. Take a moment to find your balance here. And then tilt forward into your warrior 3. The standing leg can be bent a little, and then slowly extending the right leg, the toes are pointing down, and the heart is open. And you may want to take an arm variation, that's up to you. Stay soft in your approach. No performance this morning. Stay connected to your intention. Take another full breath. And then slowly bend the left leg, step the right foot all the way back. Inhale, reach the arms up, high lunge. Exhale, open arms and hips for warrior 2. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, sit a little lower. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. And exhale, bend the right leg a lot. You may want to turn the toes out a little, and you just go as far as comfortable. You can stay further up, you can go further down, but feel those inner thighs. Good. Take another breath in. And out. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful variation, reach the left arm up. And exhale, windmill the hands down, release the back foot. Inhale, step into your plank pose. You could do this on one leg if you practice this. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, 2 big steps. Half forward fold. Inhale, come to standing, reach the arms over side. And exhale, hands together in front of the heart as you pull the left knee up to the chest. Take an inhale here. Softly coming into the balance, into your warrior 3. And you just keep breathing and you keep practicing. No need to evaluate. Every day is different. Take another full breath here. And then very slowly, bend the right leg, step the left foot all the way back. High lunge as you inhale. Warrior 2 as you exhale. Back heel comes down. Long spine as you inhale. Sit a little lower as you exhale. Good. As you inhale, bring the arms up, straighten the front leg. As you exhale, bend the left leg a lot. Maybe you turn the toes out a little, and your right toes are pointing up. Good. It's a very active hip opener, so you don't have to go very far down. Feel the legs work, the hips opening, balance on the right heel. Good. And then on the inhale, send the arms up, straighten the legs. Exhale, come back into warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful variation, kind of a relief here. And exhale, windmill the hands down. Inhale into your plank pose. This is your variation on one leg, on 2, with or without the knees. Heart opener on the inhale. And down dog on the exhale. Good. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. 2 more of these breaths and observe how you feel now. The energy in the body, the temperature, sensations in the legs and the arms. Good. On your inhale, come forward into a high plank pose. On the exhale, bring knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Inhale, slide forward into a cobra pose, point the toes. And on the exhale, bring the forehead down to the mat. Bring the arms behind the body, interlace all 10 fingers. Pull the shoulder blades together, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Or rather, look slightly forward so your neck is nice and long. Begin to engage the legs a lot, find tops of the feet. And open the chest here. Good. Staying for 2 more long breaths. Good. Release the hands, make a cushion with your hands. Rest the forehead down, maybe wiggle the hips a bit from side to side. And then from here, extend one arm forward, roll onto your back. Make sure you're comfortable on the mat. And bring the feet close to the body for a shoulder bridge. One more heart opener. Feet are close to the body and they're hip distance apart. We press the feet into the ground, lift the hips up slowly. And then once again, interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades closer in towards each other. Bring the chin down a little. And then lift your pelvis, open the groins, stretch the belly, open the chest, long breaths. Good, and then come into the tiptoes, release the hands. Slowly roll your spine back down to the mat. Take your feet hip distance apart and drop the knees towards each other in the center. Place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And just observe the sensations in the body, the movement of your breath. And then slowly heel toe the feet towards each other. Place the right ankle on top of the left knee. You can flex the right foot a little. And then either stay this way in this figure 4 shape, or you reach with your hands for the left leg. You pull the left leg in. Either hold your hands around the back of your left thigh or around the shin. Press the low back into the ground. Send the right knee away a little so you can feel that hip opening, the stretch in your right outer bum. Soften the face. Good, and then bring the left foot down to the ground. Pull the right knee up to your chest, and then extend the left leg. We're bringing the knee over the body to the left side for a generous twist. Right arm can extend to the side. Maybe the shoulder can stay grounded. Massaging the center of the body. Breathing into the belly. And then slowly come back to the center. Pull the right knee up to the chest one more time. And then step the right foot on the mat. Bring the left ankle on top of the right knee, figure 4 shape. Either stay or reach with your hands for the right leg. Interlace the fingers around the hamstring or maybe the shin. Flex the left toes and send the left knee away a little. Long breaths. And bring the right foot down to the earth. Bring the left knee up to the chest. Extend the right leg. And bring that knee over the body to the right side for a gentle twist. Come back to the center. Bring the left knee up to the chest, and now bring the right knee up to the chest. Hug around the shins. Rock a bit from side to side. Massaging the low back. And then reach for the outer edges of your feet. Pull the knees down into your armpits. Press the low back into the ground. And if the feet are far away or the low back comes off the ground, then just reach for the ankles or back of the thighs. And then for our meditation, either choose to stretch out in your Shavasana pose, or if you wish, find a mindful way to come to sitting. You can grab behind the knees and roll your way up, or gently roll onto one side and find a position in which you can relax. So whether that's lying or that's sitting down, make sure your spine is upright. And if you chose to sit for the meditation, you can bring the index finger and the thumb together for our mudra. If you're in Shavasana, just release any muscle tension. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Release your breath. Release your thoughts. And become fully present. Feel the gentle breath as it flows in and out of your nostrils very smoothly, without any effort. And let this be your only point of focus. Maybe you get distracted, that's very natural. And just over and over, bring yourself back to the breath. If it helps, you can repeat in the mind, just like a mantra. As you breathe in, I'm breathing in. As you breathe out, I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Continue. Don't let yourself be rushed. Enjoy a few moments of stillness, of focus, of rest. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. Just give yourself a few more of these conscious breaths. Always coming back to the breath and breathing in and breathing out. Simply observing. And then slowly allow your breath to become a bit deeper. Beginning to really consciously breathing in fresh air, the newness of this day, of this morning. Filling yourself with anticipation, with a knowing that you're deeply connected to yourself. You're grounded, you're resilient, you're joyful. Begin to invite little movements into the fingers, maybe into the neck if you're sitting. If you're still in Shavasana, begin to stretch and roll onto one side. And we finalize our class sitting upright, joining the palms together in front of our hearts, an Anjali Mudra, gesture of connecting the mind and the body, a gesture of appreciation for ourselves, for the wisdom of yoga, the opportunity to practice together today. Bring your intention back to mind for a moment and make a resolve to come back to this idea throughout the rest of the day. And express some gratitude for yourself for having taken this time to start your day right and to do something for your well-being. And when you're ready, you can open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel balanced in the body and the mind, a little bit refreshed and open for the day, yet quite relaxed and grounded within yourself. Please let me know what you thought about this practice. Let me know what you want to see next. There's a new video every Friday. And have a look at the description box below. I have beautiful yoga retreats coming up and all kinds of interesting things. And I love to connect with you. I see you next week. Have a wonderful one.